Move! Hurry! Get out of the way!
Hey, what do you think of?
Work together! Shield me! Quick! Ready? Samu!
Has anyone seen my book of the day? Hem hota iriye. Game anju.
Shemeni Nesu.
Hemset her awiyes. Gehes.
Yeah!
Clear the way.
Whoa.
May the gods help me. I am coming for you, Aya.
Μαλαχέρε.
Ουδεπόποτε εόρακα τι αυτήν αφωνία.
Ο υπαρχευμένον ουν έσχεται. Ο φθαλμού σου κατέχει. Το θηρίον εμένυμσε. Είπε. Αμελής εσύ. Πού καλάβνεις εις γνώσκης, φαύλε.
Ιδιώτη.
Ωραίο καλός.
Ο καλός,
Είναι
έβγε.
αποθανή. Στρατού εν χρέν ήξαστε. Πού ένθαβε.
Πού καίστην ο ταλμής σου εύτης. Ο της αμελίας.
Ωί, βαχευμένο νου έσχεται.
Αμάξα ελάβνης κακή.
Serapis. The snake will get his answer.
Θηρίου εδότημα παραγύγνησε.
I wrote this. All writings are to be copied by the Great Library. You can't have it. I guess the works of Archimedes, Plato...
All I find I am Mongol is endless scrolls.
Δεν πόποτε ώρα κάτι αυτήν αυθονία.
Την είδων, ανεσχέντον την. Επλήγην ο πέδας. Δακρυώνεντε. Καταραυστέντε θεοί.
Πού γιγνώσκει την πράτη.
Ου λέξη.
Θεοί,
Τι σβακή είναι. Τι πράτη. Θεοί.
Βακέχμενο. Νουν εσχέντε.
Χαίρε, μανίεγαν τάραξε.
Those are all in there? They are.
I guess you could copy this then.
You're right about that. But can't he express them concisely?
Ότι αληθείαν μήπων. Όχι θεοί της δοκή είναι. Ποσειδώνα.
Παρά της αχρήστης ανθρώπης, τι ανήμενα. Γεγιγνώσκης αγα...
Ο ή βαχευμένον έσχεται.
All right. Serapis. Now what? Where is Aya?
Serapis. I wrote a tragic-comic pastoral epic centered on him. You're by, I guess. Aya's eager to see you.
She said.
Quickly, follow me. I am sorry, my good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholars only.
Ah, interested in Homeric verse, eh? This way, please. I am Aya's cousin, Phanos.
Ah, yes, Phanos. Nice to meet you in person. Tell me what is happening with Aya. Why are you being so discreet?
Gennadios sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of the system we live under.
Gennadios.
A monster. The Phylakitai of Alexandria. He is ravaging the city to find her.
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
But what happened? You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political intrigue. She will explain all, fear not.
Look! There's Phanos! He thinks he's a poet!
The modern Sophocles.
You must hear his epic poem, Ode to an Amigo.
This is as far as I go. The way to Aya is found in a monument ahead.
Right there! Have a little faith.
I missed you.
Never again should we spend months apart. We only have each other. Without him, what?
Let us be together. Us two. Each to each.
I have news.
You are scarred by justice.
I bludgeoned Medunamun with this.
I hate that we have to do these things. But I am grateful that you did.
If I am honest, I took pleasure in it. I've missed your touch.
I have missed touching you. I killed as well. Actaeon. I hunted him down and discovered a mask in his room. When he returned, I forced him to wear it. Then I thrust this knife through his eye slits.
Aya.
But I was careless. Another of the masked ones tracked me to my home. It was even more difficult.
We have one more. Then, we will be done.
Look at this. I took it from Actaeon. Apollodorus tells me it is a papyrus from the Royal Council, which means the snake is in Ptolemy's court.
How does this Apollodorus know these things?
He has informants everywhere, because of his work with Cleopatra.
But Cleopatra? She's been declared a criminal.
By her treacherous brother, yes. She plans to take back the throne. She wants the snake dead as much as we do. And she trusts me. She gave me this to slit his throat. It's an ancient blade that killed the tyrant Xerxes. A weapon of justice.
Ingenious. I will go to the palace and discover who uses the seal of the snake. And I will use this.
You'll find plenty of information in the Royal Scribe's office. He spends his time at the bathhouse. Go search the palace while he's away.
And you?
I cannot leave here as long as Gennadios walks the streets. He is determined to kill me.
In addition to the snake, I will see what I can learn of this Gennadios and silence him.
Discover who the snake is and show him the face of death. I'll meet you at the Paneum when you have killed both the snake and Gennadios.
What's this?
That leads to the docks. I can't believe Thanos had to go through the pit. Discover who the snake is and show him the face of death. I'll meet you at the Paneum when you have killed both the snake and Gennadios.
My heart aches until I see you again.
As does mine, my love.
Εδώ δημοπαραγίγνεσαι τάχα. Ω, της μου. Ουρίας. Είναι αφωνή σας, δεν βούλετε.
Oi, της μέιζονος αφροσύνης.
Τι συμβάνει?
Clear the way!
Λέξον, λέξον!
Clear the way!
Clear off
Damn
now!
it, what's the matter with you?
Fate is the
Πού πες την εορτασμή σου έρθει? Πού κόβω τα παραδείγματα?
Clear the way! Hey, what's the meaning of this?
Ja, ai, tai. Redo. Hier, heru, binnen.
Wieczór!
Αμελής εσύ, πού καλάβεις τις νόσκες?
Trotte heruje! Kochert ja? Hobby nicht!
Get out of my way!
We're innocent!
Nanche rutapi! Seher aunju!
Iano! Yeren hu!
Hydresse, som awesome soup.
Temet Mary! Where are you?
Ire, Tioge.
Here.
Carried at Seba.
Bayek! What good fortune! I thought it would be years before we saw you again.
Hail in peace, Menahet. How is your family?
The children seem to grow larger by the minute. My wife and I have our hands full. And you? Is there any news of...
None.
I forget myself. There are so many things in your life best not spoken of. Forgive me.
I see by your garb that you have been promoted.
Ah, yes. The High Priest, in his grace, made me his second. And my rank is not the only thing he has changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour?
Of course, of course. At the moment of your pleasure. Ready to see our beautiful temple?
After you, Menehet. Or is it servant of the goddess?
Menehet will do, for one as good as family.
This is far from the sorry ruin of my last visit.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life, which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does this sit with your faith?
I confess that my thoughts are sometimes uneasy.
Vanquished by a gang of ruffians, huh? Silent as gifts.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
Sit down. There's no need to attack a man from behind. We're not numbering him 4-1. Huh?
You told us to secure every advantage possible over Attainer's foe.
Yes. And I am very dangerous! Hide well, for the wanderer stalks your path!
Hanachero.
You found me. Your turn to hide.
Come away from there, Naila. You're getting in the priest's way. Keba, what in the name of the gods are you doing down there?
I wanted to hide, but now I can't get back out. I'm scared.
Stay calm. I will help you out of there.
Rahia! Heluki Mahi!
This way. Through the tunnel.
Thank you, Uncle Bayek.
Ghost. Naila, are you following me?
You might get lost without me. It's a big temple. Beast, you will meet your end at the hands of the mighty gladiator Soris.
Soris! Stay back!
Help!
Your father wants you to go home.
And I prefer to stay with you.
Asina, you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
Only the priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see...
Hush. Come down now. We can watch stars from the riverbank. That's the last of the children.
Look at this! Fraud abounds in your market. And you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending merchant.
Priest, you have proven as false as your mummies.
Manahet, your brood is delivered safely home.
Thank you, friend.
What did that fool want with you?
Some visitors, having purchased religious objects, are angry when our village has no more dead cats to sell them. Though not a merchant, I am often the means by which the aggrieved snuff their anger.
This matter needs a firm hand.
Thank the gods that this festival will soon be over.
Some awesome soup.
Achau! Ne fervor sane bebse.
Here, حلو hot.
Simba. This looks like a child made it.
These cat mummies are false.
No, what? Have you seen my Book of the Dead in your travels, Magi? I went all the way to Memphis to buy it.
No. How was it lost?
Bandits. They came from the dunes nearby. When their leader saw how I cared for the book, he wrenched it from me. I thought my heart would stop.
I can help. I do not fear them.
I have been praying for someone like you. That book will unite me with my wife's spirit.
There you are, Father. We are going home.
But this Magi is helping me.
Oh, yes? You are going to find his book? If by some miracle you do, thank you.
Get out of the way!
Did you hear where the bandits meant to go?
Oh, the leader told the others to meet him at the necropolis, I think.
We live nearby.
I am not going home until I...
Father, the book is gone.
This looks like a child made it.
Greetings. I am...
You have come to the right place, Neb. We have everything you could possibly want.
What I want is to ask about false idols sold at the market.
I have heard rumors of such, but there is nothing to them. Now leave if you want to avoid trouble.
This looks like a child made it. Nie.
Do you know anything of flawed mummies sold to tourists?
If you are not here to buy,
I have no time for your questions.
Menehet, the priest, is concerned about the...
And I am concerned about my business. So keep your distance.
This looks like a child made it.
Medjay, great warrior, come. I sell you what you want. You need it, I have it. If I don't have it, you don't need it. Redda has your back in these desolate lands.
You are but a boy. How did you come by such fine treasure?
Plucked from the ancient lands of the desert, the sunken vessels of the Nile, refined by handmaidens of the gods. Weaponry forged in Nubian mines, Persian jewels, and Assyrian treasures. I have it all.
I see. You are well-traveled for such a young man.
Old wisdom, Neb. I have acquired from long nights in the desert with my camel.
I will see what you have.
Come, look around. If you want good Neb, I have other jobs too.
Karames!
My informant was beaten, and his goods, mine really, taken from him. The parasite who did this is near. Do me a favor, Bayek. Deal with them slowly. Then take whatever you find as your reward.
Hold on, you! What are you doing?
Karames, Nefer! Yano!
This looks like a child made it.
Hurry, madugel.
Explain yourself.
Hey!
Dumb ox, what are you doing?
Ire, Tioge!
Oh!
Hen Gerriet, look at Yahoo!
Move! Hey, hurry! Run!
Oh!
Hey!